As 2025 ends, the world's approach to warfare has been transformed, not by traditional defense giants, but by Ukraine's grassroots innovators. Under relentless attack, Ukraine became a live-fire laboratory for military technology, with small, agile drones redefining the modern battlefield. The nation's brightest minds, engineers, entrepreneurs, students, mobilized, creating a new paradigm of asymmetric warfare that's forced global military planners to rethink everything. Cheap commercial components are now being turned into weapons that challenge billion-dollar tanks and warships, proving that resilience is about ingenuity, not just numbers. Ukraine's fight is a blueprint for smaller nations, showing how technological agility can hold off a superpower. For NATO and the US, Ukraine's rapid innovation is a wake-up call. Slow, bureaucratic defense procurement is obsolete. As Congressman Pat Harrigan warned, failing to adapt risks losing the next war before it starts. The conflict has exposed vulnerabilities and created opportunities, making Ukraine an essential partner in shaping the future of global defense. The world is watching and learning. In early 2022, as Russian forces advanced, Ukraine's centralized defense procurement faltered, opening the door for a new decentralized tech ecosystem. Civilian engineers and tech professionals worked directly with soldiers, creating a rapid feedback loop. Problems identified in the morning, prototypes delivered by night. Garages became mini-factories, assembling first-person view drones from commercial parts. Volunteer groups like Victory Drones, embedded with military units, gathering real-time feedback and driving constant improvement. This grassroots movement proved that innovation doesn't require massive budgets, just proximity to the problem and freedom to iterate. Early successes highlighted both the potential of Ukraine's tech sector and the flaws in the old system. The government soon realized it needed to harness this energy, not stifle it. What began as creative chaos evolved into a deliberate strategy to build a world-class defense tech sector. Ukraine's desperate scramble for survival became the foundation for a new industry. The revolution was underway. By 2023, Ukraine moved to formalize its innovation surge with the launch of Brave One, a government-backed platform connecting startups to grants, support, and military procurement. Brave One now supports over 1,500 tech companies, dispersing millions in grants and attracting private investment, signaling Ukraine's defense tech is a serious global player. International investors took notice. Green Flag Ventures, led by Americans Justin Zeef and Deborah Fairlam, began funding early-stage Ukrainian defense startups. Their portfolio includes firms developing drone countermeasures, secure communications, and autonomous swarms. With millions raised, these platforms are building the financial and logistical backbone for Ukraine's wartime ingenuity to become a lasting global enterprise. The chaotic energy of the early war is now a structured, scalable industry. Ukraine's defense tech sector is here to stay. Ukraine's defense sector has exploded from $1 billion in 2022 to a projected $15 billion by the end of 2025. Now, 40% of Ukraine's military equipment is made domestically, including drones, armored vehicles, and advanced electronic warfare systems. European allies are investing and co-producing, seeing Ukraine as a security partner. Yet a funding gap remains. Despite battlefield success, Ukrainian startups attract only a fraction of global defense investment. The sector is now a major employer, drawing talent from Ukraine's IT industry. Engineers who once built fintech apps now design anti-tank drone guidance systems. Agile, user-focused software methods are transforming military hardware, making it more adaptable and effective. Ukraine's tech pivot is reshaping its economy and its future. On Ukraine's front lines, the future of warfare is now dominated by swarms of cheap, agile, first-person view drones. These $500 devices have inflicted massive losses, with some estimates crediting them for up to 80% of Russian casualties. Drones hunt soldiers, disable tanks, and disrupt supply lines, forcing Russian troops to adapt or suffer devastating losses. Ukrainian companies like Jet are pushing the envelope with bomber drones and unjammable models. But the battlefield is a technological arms race. Russia's electronic warfare now neutralizes up to 60 to 80% of incoming drones. The focus has shifted to smarter, more autonomous drones and swarm tactics to overcome jamming and interception. Success now depends on software sophistication as much as hardware. The drone war is a contest of relentless adaptation. Ukraine's drone revolution is reshaping global military thinking and economic alliances. Western procurement cycles look archaic compared to Ukraine's rapid upgrades, sparking urgent reform discussions in the Pentagon. European nations are now buying and integrating Ukrainian tech, turning Ukraine into a key defense supplier. The defense tech boom has united Ukrainians, giving young talent a direct way to contribute and shifting the national narrative from victimhood to innovation. For adversaries, Ukraine's success is a blueprint for asymmetric warfare. Low-cost tools can cripple conventional forces. The proliferation of these technologies is inevitable. Future conflicts will be defined by drone swarms and rapid innovation. Ukraine has opened Pandora's box, and the world's militaries are scrambling to adapt. The lessons are global and urgent. Ukraine's decentralized, startup-driven model fueled early innovation, but its limits are now clear. Hundreds of incompatible drone models create logistical chaos and hinder standardization. The lack of oversight led to interoperability issues and opportunities for corruption. Many startups, staffed by software engineers, lack the deep expertise to build complex, integrated systems. Meanwhile, Russia has centralized and standardized its drone production, gaining efficiency and resilience. Some analysts now argue that Russia's approach may be overtaking Ukraine's in key areas. The challenge balance innovation with scale and sustainability. Ukraine's drone miracle relies on a fragile supply chain. 60–80% of key components come from China. This dependency is a strategic vulnerability. Any shift in Beijing's policy could cripple production overnight. Building a domestic electronics industry is a long-term challenge Ukraine can't solve quickly. Procurement agents must navigate a murky global market, risking quality and security. Funding gaps force reliance on cheap, off-the-shelf parts, perpetuating vulnerability. The West faces similar risks after decades of offshoring manufacturing. For Ukraine and its allies, securing supply chains is now a matter of national security. Ukraine's drone revolution is more than a military story, it's a lesson for the world. The future of warfare is defined by speed, adaptability, and innovation, not just brute force. Ukraine has shown that motivated, tech-savvy populations can build formidable defenses with commercial tech. This is both a blueprint for democracies and a warning. The same playbook can empower rogue actors. Allies must support Ukraine with smart investment and reform their own defense procurement systems. Rapid iteration, decentralization, and public-private partnerships are now essential for military edge. Ukraine's legacy will be measured in the future it helps build, not just battles won. The world must pay attention, support innovators, and learn from Ukraine's hard-won lessons. Their fight is for their future, but the lessons belong to us all.